Our next speaker is going to be Margaret James. Yeah, woo! Yes! Margaret just told me, she's like, you can use this or not, I don't care. And she goes, but I came to Ignite in 2016, and she thought, this is so fucking cool. She goes, and I put it up here, and I might have like manifested it or something because I'm here now. So that's kind of cute. I think so. Anybody can do it. And she is a phenomenal speaker. Also has probably, no offense to the other speakers, but one of the best human tricks I've ever heard. Definitely better than mine. The hawking. I know where everything is in any grocery store, regardless of whether or not I've ever been there before. So if anybody wants to take a grocery store trip, hit up Margaret, and it'll be like a magic show. She also said her food and drink in a Denver restaurant, I'm probably going to mispronounce it again, is the queso at Tecaleño. Is that right? Okay, in Lakewood. I don't know, but I'm down for cheese. That I'm going to put on Twitter. And then she broke her pinky while running with her dog, as one does, and had to have surgery and was in a cast for 3 months and was conveniently in yoga teacher training. So the only classes that she could take were these slow, restful classes. And it ended up being the catalyst for her journey into rest, which is a beautiful introduction to her talk. Please welcome Margaret. Here we go.
All right. Hey, everyone. So I can kind of see some of you, but who moved here to be closer to nature? Show of hands. All right, cool. Me too. And I moved here to be closer in proximity to nature. I had no idea that moving here, I would actually be closer spiritually to nature also. You see, I grew up in the suburbs of Houston, the far suburbs of Houston, surrounded by cornfields and boggy creeks and the big Texas blue sky. But I didn't grow up with a reverence for nature. I was told that nature was only as valuable as what you could get out of it. Profit, privacy, privilege. And so it's really been through the last 8 years of my own studies within Ayurveda and herbalism and permaculture that I really discovered a different meaning to my connection to nature. And these 3 healing modalities I'm a part of say that we are nature. We are not separate from nature. It's not just the 70 drive up to the forest. It's actually here right now in our blood and our bones, our fat and our tissue. And so it's really through this experience of knowing nature within myself that I understand that we are a microcosm of the macrocosm. That what's happening out there is happening within here. As above, so below. And we see this reflected in how our own fascia reflects into the mycelium network, which is also resembled within the cosmic web. How our own lungs resemble the canopy of a tree. How our fingerprint looks like the growth ring of a tree. We share 60% of our DNA with trees. It's the same ancestor. And what we've learned from that is that our health depends on the health of nature, and that it takes 21 oranges to be equivalent to one orange from the 1950s. 21 oranges, y'all. That's how depleted our soil is. And the health of the soil impacts the health of our tissues. And we live in a society now that says, I need more out of you. Extract, extract, extract. We've associated our self-worth with how much we do. We've derived our self-worth from the titles that we hold, the money that we make, which means that we have no intentional white space to be able to check in with ourselves. What really matters? How am I really? And so it's really through the practice of rest that we can see, am I living in alignment with my values? And nature provides the structure for us to be able to check in and be like, oh wow, I have all these seasons for a reason. I get to move through these different patterns so that I can connect with the deeper truth within myself. And rest is available at the bottom of the exhale. It's available every night when we go to sleep. It's available every new moon and every season of winter. That we have this opportunity to remember that rest is our birthright. And rest is also a practice of us checking in with our own personal wellness. How am I really doing right now? Because stress right now is the underlying cause for, they say, 75% of disease. Every single notification that you get on your phone takes 20 minutes for your body to recover from. How many notifications do you get on your phone? We're never catching up with our lives. And so then we start to see that our own health is intimately connected with the health of nature. All right, so we're going to do a practice real quick. All right, so if it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes or soft gaze, take a deep breath in, and then rumble your feet as hard as you can. And hum like a bee. All right, stop. Tune into sensation. Notice that vibration. That same vibration is what is in every single living being around you. It's in your body, the people next to you, it's in the trees and the plants and the birds. It is the vibration of aliveness. It's remembrance that you are worthy because you are. That you belong here as you are. Yes, even that part. So rest is this opportunity for us to return to our own power. And I know that we love looking for signs, making meaning out of things. And then we get a sign and we're like, I think I need a signier sign. And this is the signiest sign that you can get, y'all. It's time to rest. And we see this in COVID, how last year everything was shut down. People are locked inside. And the blue skies came back in places that hadn't seen blue skies for decades. So there is a path out of the stress and overwhelm of daily life. And we can walk it together. Thank you.
And now we're going to hand out Snuggies to everybody in the audience and engage in some hot, hot rest.